Hey, champions, welcome to Thursday and welcome to my live. It's been a little while since I've jumped on here, so I figured you guys need to know what's going on, and I've got some really cool stuff that I want to share with you. So, property investors, landlords, any of you that are wanting to get into flipping or have already started, but your last project didn't go the way you wanted. I seem to talk to many of those people. Didn't quite get the profit they wanted, didn't quite do the due diligence right. So next time around, they want my help. Then you have those that are dreaming about getting into flipping, have it on their vision board, but they just haven't taken the jump to actually do one. And maybe that's because they're not sure the funds yet. They're not sure where to buy. They've just got that bit of fear, that bit of doubt because they've not done it before. I get it. I was there once upon a time when I was going to buy my first house. Now, granted, it wasn't directly for a flip, but it was in the back of our head. Let's maybe resell it and make money. But it's a big deal, especially for me. I was in my 20s buying my first house. So if any of you are young looking at buying your first house, that's a big thing. Or as a single mum buying a house again, or buying your second house when you've already got one, but you got to buy the next one. That's a big deal. Or you've already got a handful of properties. Whatever the case is, why haven't you done your next project? Why haven't you started a project? And sometimes it's because we don't make the time. We don't have all the details and the experience and the tools that we really need. And sometimes we just have that bit of doubt that we're not too sure. Should we do this? Maybe if we had someone that backed us, it could help. So here's why I'm here right now, because with less than 10 days or whatever it is, actually it's my brother's birthday today. There you go. Less than 12 days, 11 days to end a financial year. And I thought I'd be extra generous at the moment. Now, if you haven't already heard about our Renovation Wealth Mastery and our Renovation Profit Mastery programs, they are designed for people who either want to flip and make profit or want to learn how to build a portfolio and how to buy in which areas, how to do your feasibility, your due diligence, how to then get that best negotiation, then how to uplift that property the best way so you're instantly unlocking equity, and how to keep building from that. And if you're flipping, again, how to look for the properties in the right areas, how to do the right deals, how to even, if the funding is an issue right now, how to even link in with the right people that can help you bring money to the table and do JVs, and then how to feasibility on that project so you know that you can flip it in 6 weeks or in 3 months or in this period. What works best? What's the best strategy? What type of property are we looking for? What is the floor plan we're aiming to get? It is not just go and grab a property and hope it works. There are proven steps, there's processes. And if you don't know me that well, and hi to everyone that's coming on, I've been in this space for over 12 years. I've done it myself. I've helped clients after client after client go to market before they do fix their property the right way. There is strategies. There is things to look for. There's ways to invest. There's ways not to. There is ways to manage who's doing the work and who's not, what type of trade, what licensing, how quick can you turn it around? How do you schedule in the works? But aside from all that, if the strategy isn't right, you don't get the return. What are you actually doing to the property? How are you even finding the right property? That's what we go through in this program. But right now, the program also includes, for a limited time, one-on-one coaching with me. And that's why I'm here, because I don't think I've really articulated how amazing and value-packed this program actually is, especially while you have the opportunity to get one-on-one with me. Now, if you follow me a lot, I run Before You Renovate, which is our coaching business, and I run Refurb to Invest. I also have a big passion in fitness. I'm training for a bodybuilding comp. So I adjust my time for the things that I love in my life that I can bring value to me and to others. So I don't have availability to just train and coach hundreds of people. I'm literally allowing it for a very, very small group who get me one-on-one. When that door closes and that time's filled, it's no longer open until those clients get their success and move on, which we don't even know how many months that will be that they actually want to move on, because most clients end up wanting to stay and continue learning and continue bouncing, because the money that they're making helps them with their next project, growing it further. They're always learning. The best, the most successful people have coaches and keep learning, just as I have coaches and always keep learning. So here's what I want to say. If this is something that you've heard of, or just now you're like, maybe this could be a solution that I'm looking for. Let's face it, we're about to hit July. If you haven't already hit some of your goals this year, what are you waiting for? What does waiting another 6 months do for you, for your family, for the wealth, the profit you could be making now, what you could be learning so you're ready to smash it in the new year? What exactly are you waiting for? What is your gap to being where you are now to where you want to be? And they're the type of people that I want to work with, because I want to close that gap. The ones that either need the skill, I teach you that. The ones that need someone just to guide them and push them to step on and get it done, I'm perfect for that. The ones that want to let go of that fear and jump at really transforming their life. Because we're talking about renovating some properties and we're talking about making some money, but the big picture is creating something that you have for your children, that you can do multiple, that gives you the wealth to retire, to change the way you live your life and change the way you live your kids' life. I literally had my son off the last couple of days with an unexpected foot operation, and he was watching me film and came over and said to me, "Mum, can I film content with you?" And mind you, my son, I probably don't air this a lot, but my son is on the spectrum. He struggles reading and writing. He hates it, and his brain can't quite commute to it the right way. And so I said, sure, come with me. And we got some scripts of him asking me some questions just to do some funny reels. And yet I saw him reading the script and I was surprised that he could read the words. So what I'm getting at was that I involved him in my marketing just for some fun, because it meant that he was reading. But through that process, he then started to see through the script and said, yeah, Mum, I want to get into houses. I want to get into renovating. Can I do that too? And I had a moment where I went, yeah, you actually can. Like, he's not even 10 yet. But what he learns from me when he comes to my sites already is going to put him ahead of most kids. And if I can then help him get to a point where he wants to start saving, and he gets to a point where I can involve him in a project and get him in doing a house, then I can really set him up for life. And that would be something that, with the change in inflation and house prices and everything that goes on right now, imagine if you could take your kids on that journey with you, not only change your life, but already have them set up. That's the big picture that I'm trying to create. Not just you making a few dollars on a project, but how to scale it in a way that you can really change things. Because that's what I want to do. It changed my life and I want to pass that forward. So we have over 20% discount right now. Like I said, though, it's only for a select few, because once those spots are gone, it's not open for at least 6 months to get me one-on-one. You can buy the program down the track. We'll have group sessions down the track, but one-on-one, which means you get custom stuff for you. And a lot of my clients right now are getting info that they weren't even expecting. That's not just even about their project, but sometimes about their mindset, sometimes about their business. That is huge value for them. So you want to know more about it, comment below, or even better, just DM me directly and say, listen, just tell me all about it. And I will send you the link and you can make your decision. If you're a fit, great. But stop waiting for something to change.